Hi parents, my name's Elaine Mount and I'm Head of English at present. I'm here just to give you a few little bits of extra information about revision and English in particular. Some of these things you've heard before, but it's really important that you take all of this very seriously. I've got my own little revision booklet here to help me understand what we've got to do. One thing that's really important is talking a lot with your child during this time of exams. Be on their case the whole time, know exactly what they've got, which day and what time every day. Make sure that you're there at the right times to supervise them when they're working. If they're saying to you, yeah, I'm upstairs, I'm working, it's fine, check on them. One way that you can really make sure you know that they're doing their work is to test them. Talk to them all the time about the work. Ask them questions about the work. You don't need to know anything about what they're doing to be able to ask them some questions and understand that they're learning what they should be. Don't just trust them to be working on their own. Check on them all of the time. These conversations that you have with them are really important. You know what their working habits are like. You've been reading their progress checks for the last 5 years, so you know what good habits and bad habits they've got. Get everything written down, pin notes all over the place, back of the doors, next to the mirror in the bathroom, so that they're seeing these things all of the time and you're seeing their schedule, their timetable all of the time. This person, your child, our Year 11 student, is the number one person in the family at the moment, and everybody should be supporting them and making sure that they should be doing what they're doing, because we're all in this together. The organisation at home is what helps us the most. We've got it all sorted out here at school, so we're relying on you to make sure that they're organised at home, make sure that they've got a revision timetable and that they stick to it, that they do blocks of work and then relax. It's absolutely right that there should be balance between work and leisure time, sport time, jobs that they might be doing. But at this moment, the most important thing is to devote most of their time to their schoolwork. It can be a very difficult time, both for the young person and the parent, around exams and revision time. You might feel like they're nagging them all the time. They might have a go at you because you're asking them to do things. Just try to keep all of that emotion out of it. Ask straightforward questions. Be with them, help them, make sure you buy things for them. Have they got a pen? Have they got a suitable pencil case? Have they got a calculator if they need one? For English, what we need are decent pens and some highlighters. And please make sure that they're organised with their books. On their English literature exam, they should bring their textbook, A View from a Bridge, with them, and they should bring their study guide with them. For English language, they need highlighters and some decent pens. So making sure that that kind of thing is bought in advance and is somewhere in the house ready and waiting for them to take on their exam day is a really important thing to do. When they're revising and when you're speaking to them, it's all about repeat, repeat, repeat. Ask them the same questions over and over again. Get them to read and do the same work. Lots of other teachers have given you advice about the useful little tactics, little cards to use, post-it notes. For English, we don't want them writing lots and lots and lots of things. We don't want them rewriting essays. That's not helpful for revision. The most helpful thing is to read the essay and translate all that information into some other form. Make a little picture or a diagram or some symbols about it. Put it onto some very small cue cards. Boil it right down just to key words, so that those words are the things that can be learned and remembered when they're sitting in the exam. If it's something much more extensive, they need to know a lot about a character, then get them to draw it as pictures, a nice long line or an arrow or a map that they can do, and put all the things that they need on there. But revision is not about reading lots and lots and lots of things in books. It's about getting it down to as small as information as possible. Don't forget to use good websites. Bite size is great for English, but don't go too far. The internet's massive. Make sure that they're reading the same things over and over and not too much. Hopefully there's some helpful tips there and you will have a very successful English exam.